So good afternoon everybody, good afternoon, welcome to another beautiful day here on the east coast of Scotland. We're back up at Johnshaven today. We were going to pop in for a lobster roll at the lobster shop. I keep saying lobster pot, lobster shop, but it's really busy. So we'll give it a few minutes and then we'll pop in to see if there's any spare tables. But it's a beautiful day here. We've had a really nice week up here. The weather's been beautiful. There's a rain shower due later on today though, typical. But we've had a great week for whale and dolphin watching. The last couple of nights down, especially at Arbroath, we've had pods and pods of dolphins. I think because the mackerel are out in force at the moment. So it means that there's lots of dolphins. So I'm going to put a clip on here from last night actually. I went for a walk down the cliffs and there was a fair amount of dolphins. So if I want to fast forward dolphin watch, fast forward the next 3 minutes and I'll see you afterwards. There's the big harbour walls. The waves come crashing over them in the winter time and even over these as well. But in the summertime, beautiful and calm. Lovely and calm today. Right, so I'm parked over just there. Where's my car? There. We've got the Treasure's tea room over there. And I see the lobster shop's just around the corner. Right, could that be a whale out there, folks, or was that just a birds feeding on the mackerel? can't come to Johnshaven without nipping into Johnshaven stores to make a purchase. So in we go. Hello. There's today's purchase, folks. Salami, Danish and Milano salami from Johnshaven stores. So we've moved up the coast just about 5 miles or so. Now back in Gourdon. It's got a big seagull poo down my window there. I'm going to go and check out the new mural that's here, where the old train station was. They've painted a picture of the old steam train or something. Let's go and have a look. If anybody's looking for the second-hand bookshop, it's just along here. Only opens at certain times of the day, or certain days of the week. But it's this way, folks, over here. So it's normally just in here. We'll see if it's open today. Right, folks, it's closed today as I thought, but it's been in there before. It's actually really good. I bought a couple of books from in there. There's the Jurassic Coast. Here's what we're on at the minute. There's the opening hours. Right, let's go back and find this mural. It's not that one. There's the harbour bar, always busy. There you go, folks, look at this. This is the old train station. It's good in the engine. And there's the mural with the train coming into the station. Yeah, the mural's pretty cool. Took a lot of work, by the looks of things, but yeah, really nice. Quite a lot of murals around Gourdon. Right, folks, we've stopped in a lay-by. This is just as you come out of Gourdon, just on the wee dual carriageway bit, and before the big, just after the Big Bite restaurant, and it's a perfect viewpoint. There's Gourdon down there. It's a perfect viewpoint for whale and dolphin watching. So I'm going to get the binoculars out again and see what we can see from here. It seems quite calm today. I remember I came here years and years and years ago when the big whale was spotted. And you've got a great view. So yeah, let's just sit and chill here for a while. Should have got a coffee, but never mind. Let's see what we can see. Yeah, just here, folks. This is the dual carriageway bit. That's Gourdon as you come up. Another couple of cars up there. So yeah, I'm just going to stand here and peruse the seas. Right, folks, I've stopped on the bridge here at Den Castle. It's quite dangerous, but there's 3 car parking spots on the bridge and all 3 are taken up. There's hardly any water on the falls, just due to lack of rain basically. But there's people actually down there. I'm going to try and film them and let you see. Welcome to today's mission. We're in Lunan Bay area still. We're heading up to the castle, Lunan Castle. It's such a beautiful day, but it's like a jungle here. That's the only problem. So I might have made a wrong decision. Yeah, this is like a jungle going through here. So it was a gorgeous day here yet again on the Angus coast. It's actually too hot to go for long walks, so we're just staying by the coast. These last few weeks just to get a little bit of a sea breeze. But I've been in the castle here for a few weeks, so let's see how busy it is and how busy Lunan Bay is today. Right, so down we go onto the west side of the beach. Was it east side? East side of the beach today. Right, so there's the normal side of Lunan Bay where I was the other day. Very busy as you'd expect. And then this is my side. Maybe apart from one couple. My side's better. Right, should have put the Crocs on, forgot. Let's just walk along a little bit. There's a couple of people up here. Might actually try and go in the sea today, folks. You never know. It's such a beautiful day. This is one of the most beautiful beaches in Scotland. That side, as I said, is the most popular, that one there. But still, only local people tend to know about it. That's Gourdon away in the distance. We've got a couple of whales out there today. A bit far out to sea, I think. And this is the other part where you can walk away along to Stonehaven and Cowie House. Right along to the cliffs, which I've not done for a good while actually. Need to get my walking mojo back. Water's lovely and clear here. Clear here. Look at this perfect little hole to sit in. Let's try it. It's got a little seat and everything. Let's give it a go and see. The only thing with filming on the beach, folks, is everything gets covered in sand. So yeah, it's about 2 o'clock. So plan today is I'm playing tennis, believe it or not. I'm playing tennis at about 4:30. I've not played tennis for about 10 years, so I'll be playing knackered. But then I'm helping bits of house moving about maybe 7 o'clock tonight. So I think time I go to my bed I'll be knackered tonight. Tennis and moving house. I'm not moving house, I'm just moving my mate's house. Yet again, he's moving for about the 4th time. So yeah, just making the most of this little chill out session in my hole here. I think someone's trying to make it into like a Star Wars type thing, like, or maybe like when you go to Gourdon, it's like Petra. That's what it looks like. These ancient sand buildings and everything. So I think I'm going to walk along to the far end to Cowie House and then just turn and come back. Get a wee bit of leg stretching before my mammoth game of tennis. I think it's the Wimbledon final today anyway. So hoping the tennis courts will be quiet about that time of the day because that's when the final actually is. So fingers crossed. Yes, this is my view from my hole. There's the Star Wars / was an earthquake look. Yeah, it looks like, have you ever been to Petra in Jordan? This is what it looks like from a distance. All these big kind of massive mosques and old stone buildings and things. So I don't know if that's intentional or it's just the way the spades hit the sand. But yeah, this is where I am in this little hole. Actually on this side as well it's got some look, sand sculptures. As we peep over the top, that's where I'm going away along there. Hey folks, I'm now at the ferry steps in Canusty, Panbride Canusty. They've just all been done up. So we're going to investigate these ferry steps. I don't know how far down it goes. Nice little bench there to sit on, over at the fields. Yeah, so this seemingly used to link Panbride and Muirdrum, and it fell into disrepair, and it's all been done up again now. But lots of myth and legend about the ferry steps. So that's a fair hike down to the bottom here, so we'll walk along. It's a nice evening and we'll see what's at the end for the ferry steps. Oh, then we'll make a wish. Lots of open fields. What they're growing there? Corn, is it? This has a lovely walk in the summer. Imagine the winter, it'll be absolutely Baltic. But on an evening like today, very nice. So obviously if there's steps involved, it's got to go down. So it looks like there's a wee valley just over here. So this tripod thing one keeps falling. Need to get a new one. Yeah, so it looks like the steps obviously go down into a valley and across a little bridge, allegedly. So hopefully it's just along here a bit. So we go to the dark forest, dark woods. So there they are, folks, the fairy stairs. Let's go down. Right, so here we go, folks. Down the steps. Now, I've just actually filmed this for our Spiss page, but I had to film it in long ways rather than wide ways, so it's actually my second time down the steps. Just keeping it real, you know. Again, just keeping it real. There we go, portrait, that's the word I was looking for. Portrait instead of landscape. Right. Up and down twice. And the wee foal's still there. Right, we've come down the bottom of the stairs, folks, to a field of cows and bulls. There's the big bull over there, I think, look. But the path goes all the way along there. I'm not going to go along the path tonight, but I think it goes all the way into Gourdon, allegedly. So yeah, there we go, the new bridge. There's no water underneath at the moment, well, just a wee bit. So maybe in the summer you'll get the winter rather, you'll get more of a river here. So there we are, so that's it, folks. So I've got loads of sun cream on, shining. That's the ferry steps and the bridge, the ferry bridge, down here at Panbride in Carnoustie. Yeah, very nice. Just done with the local community, all been done up, just to save some heritage here in the area. So it used to link the two little villages together. So I think the people from Gourdon used to come to church across these steps and up to Panbride, because that was the only church in the area, and then the steps obviously fell apart and they couldn't get any more. So, but obviously there was other myths and legends involved as well, to do with the fairies, maybe living underneath, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll try and touch the bull. No. Here's some more coming across for a nosy. These look like wee calves, these ones. Gonna get a wee calf. Come on then. Hello. Hello. Folks, welcome. You join me now on Tuesday, day off today, and I just jumped on the bus there. And I've come back to Stonehaven when I was, I can't remember if it was the end of last year or the start of this year. And it was such a nice day, I thought I'll come do the walk again, because I've really enjoyed the walk from Dunnottar into Stonehaven. It's just a small walk, but it's nice. And it's all for free bus. So I'll film what I can film. It's very wet, beautiful day, but it was very wet last night, so the ground's a bit soggy. But it's always a beautiful walk, this. So I'll film just a wee bit, because I did make a film about this a few months back, so I'll just put some snippets in here. Yeah, the only thing, when I was here a few months ago, it was very quiet. Today they'll be full of tourists, because tourist season, so they'll be here enjoying this beautiful sight of Dunnottar Castle. So indeed the car park full sign was up, and there's cars parked all down the side of the road, so very busy here today. A couple of buses in, and it's only about 11 o'clock in the morning, so very early to be this busy. Right, so there's loads of tourists here today, folks. I've got this little bridge all to myself at the minute. This is the ideal spot for taking the picture, looking right down the valley to the castle. I've seen this view hundreds of times, and it's still so impressive, especially on a beautiful day like today. And there you go, there's another view. You get the whole kind of castle in. Amazing. So the ever changing weather conditions here. Now we've got the clouds coming over on this side, and then we've still got the sun on that side. So hopefully the sun will stay with us. A lot of people walking this route today, it's very busy. A lot of tourists. And the cars are parked all the way along. And the car park's like way over there somewhere, but look, the cars are parked all the way along there today, as far as you can see. Right, you can see there's some big drops down here, like there is all the way along this coastline. So the castle's way over there in the distance. There's actually some people way out there. As you can see them on camera, right there. Oh, I hear a drone. Now, drones, folks, drones. My drone, honestly, I'm going to have to pluck up the courage. I've tried it a few times, I just can't work it, folks. I find it too complicated. I think it's because I don't have, I don't play games, like not a Game Boy, if you know what I mean. Not a PlayStation person, so I think people that play games will find the controls on the drone a lot easier, but me, I find it complicated. So we're going to spend just one day on drone training. It's only a cheap one I've got, but it's worth trying it. So yeah, watch this space, folks. We will eventually get the drone out. Right, as we walk down into Stonehaven, next stop will be the we walk down to the harbour. Then we'll try and walk all the way along to the outdoor pool today if we can. Not been down that way for a while. Right to the far end. But yeah, pity the sun's gone. There's the War Memorial just up there. Right, there's Stonehaven Harbour, folks. Looks like the pubs are really busy along there. So we're going to try and walk along here if we can. We'll see how it goes. Tide's out. Right, folks, you never guess who we found on our little walk today. James and Laura, wasn't it? You said, yeah, yeah. I'll get your names wrong. James and Laura, look, they're subscribers. Say hello, guys.
Nice to see you.
They're here in Johnshaven for a wee trip, and they're staying in Aberdeen. So look, they're on the beer. We've caught them on the beer.
Oh yeah.
It's Laura's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for saying hello.
All right, nice to see you.
Folks, that's bizarre. Just heard my name. Solo Bro. And that was James and Laura. James and Laura have got their own channel. And they're up here doing a wee birthday holiday type thing, and they're doing some vlogs. So go and check out their channel, James and Laura. It's so nice to see you guys. I see their names coming up in the comments a lot. So that was bizarre. So nice to meet you guys. Thanks for stopping to say hello, and enjoy the rest of your journey up here on the beautiful east coast of Scotland. Right, folks, if you want a deep fried Mars bar, that's where you go. There, the original home of the deep fried Mars bar, Karen Chipper. Right, folks, I think I'm going to make my bus, so I'm going to cut up there and just get my bus back, but it's going to cut it too fine. So what we're going to do now is just continue, and then we'll get the bus the next one. It takes about an hour. Got an hour to wait now for the bus, so we'll go as far as we can in an hour, and then we'll get the next bus back. That's a waterfront cafe, folks. But look at these apartments here. You can actually hire these to let. Sea view room and a beachfront room. Right here on the seafront. Book bench. Right, we've just stopped for an ice cream there at Auntie Betty's, which was very nice. Had an Oreo with a flake. I'm sure back in the day Auntie Betty's used to be one of these big fancy places. Used to get big massive ice creams with all the bits in it. Maybe they've stopped doing that now. It's just normal ice cream now. So just walking along a little promenade here at Cowie, which is just kind of joined on to Johnshaven. Nice little houses down here. I'll go to the far end. I'll need to turn back and get the bus back from Stonehaven. I recognise that man up there. Rod Stewart. Some nice little houses down here, little holiday homes and things. Nice to sit there, eh? Watching the seas. So look, we've got blue skies again. The sun's out. Yeah, so Cowie, that's quite an interesting little place. Home to the oldest living, breathing animal or something it said. Little beastie thing. The Highland fault line obviously, and lots of fossils and things up there. So very archaeological and quite historic. It's the wee place of Cowie, so that's it there just behind me. So yeah, just going to sit here and chill in the sun for the next 10 minutes. So enjoy my wee visit to Cowie there, just sitting in the sun, just chilling for half an hour. It's lovely. Just watching the seas, listening to the waves, watching loads of wildlife kind of fleeing about. So just heading back into Johnshaven now to get the bus eventually. We'll go past the open air pool, see what's going on there today. Yeah, lovely open air pool here in Stonehaven. I keep saying Johnshaven, it's Stonehaven, not Johnshaven, Stonehaven. And I'm afraid to admit that I've never actually been to the pool at Johnshaven, so maybe it should be on our list. They do a lot of these midnight swims and things, but yeah, maybe one day. So this here always reminds me of High, Butlins, that kind of thing. Very, very retro, this outdoor pool. There's one of these in Arbroath, you know, but that's all long gone. That's where the cinema is now. But this is Stonehaven. Right, that was Stonehaven open air pool. The Splash Cafe, folks. Quite retro in there, very retro indeed. But you can actually sit and watch the swimmers. So allegedly it's a heated pool. Everyone seemed to be quite enjoying themselves. Anyway, the cafe, the Splash Cafe, really friendly service, nice scone. Cappuccino was probably one of the worst I've ever had, but hey ho, it's a nice little experience. Just be able to sit and watch the swimmers. Really cool. Right, got a bit of shopping at the local co-op. Now it's time to get the bus, so hopefully we'll make it this time. So it's been a fine little afternoon out. Just finishing off here, down about another one of my usual spots in Ferry Den. Got a wee cheeky Starbucks, and that's it. I'm just going to finish this and then just go back home and just finish my day off and just chill more. So thanks for watching, folks. Always appreciated. Sorry, there's not much content in this video today, just a wee one. But we'll catch you on the next video, and remember to subscribe, like and dislike.